Okay. Well, that made the stream shit the bed. I think I restarted way too much stuff at once without like unpowering stuff. Because when I switched it from 720p, I'm alive. I think I just set way too much stuff, reset it at once. My computer's like, nope. Totally restarted itself. So here's on 1080p, which I'm going to leave it. Leave it at 1080p. Doesn't look that bad. Like I said, it's going through like the shittiest way you can, through composite into a cheap HDMI converter, that HDMI converter into the M Classic, and then into the capture card. So this is at 1080. I'm going to leave it at 1080. It was at 720 before. Honestly, I don't think it makes that big of a difference. But here we are, 1080, no M Classic. This is just straight pass through from the N64 into the converter box into the capture card. So here's where we're at with that. Now I'm gonna see if this shits the bed again. I'm only doing the M Classic now, so it shouldn't affect anything really. So I'm gonna go turn the M Classic on to regular mode. Okay, so now that's M Classic regular mode. Not exactly sure all the stuff that it does in regular mode. That's what you're supposed to use for like modern consoles. So here's where we're at with that. We'll let it play a little bit. And then after this, we will throw the M Classic into retro mode. I've been good, man. How about you? How's everyone tonight? Thanksgiving is coming up quick to all our US guys. Awesome. All right. That's good to hear. Okay, so here's quest 64. Plotting your return. Aren't you doing the regular Metal Gear Solid on your return? Yeah, it's one of the few RPGs on the N64. And I hear it's not very good at all. But we'll try. Hopefully I have enough room on the memory card. Even though I've begged you not to leave, you still say you must go after your father. It says name. Am I not supposed to be able to give my guy a name? Yeah, wow. This game looks like a turd. Oh yeah, the original PlayStation's the everything machine compared to N64. I think wrestling games and rare games, they were the thing to have for the machine. RPGs, no. Sports games, not really. What's Sub-Zero cool? Alright, so now I'm going to go turn M Classic to retro mode and we'll see if it looks any better. So this is in retro mode, and it's not forcing it to 4:3, which is really weird. If I have it going to 720p, it forced the signal into a 4:3 ratio. The correct ratio for the game. So that's kind of weird. I mean, it's fine. I think it cleaned it up a little bit. So here's what the M Classic is. Thanks for the alert, man. Appreciate it. Like I said, normally it forces it into a 4:3. Which I think a 4:3 will look better. I don't know if this looks... I don't know if this looks too stretched. On the TV, the words and stuff look a lot better with the M Classic on. And in case you're wondering, the M Classic is like a dongle type thing. It's supposed to... Let me go grab the box. Okay. Last time running off screen, I promise. So the M Classic says better graphics, better pixels, better gameplay. Game console graphics processor. PC gamers are able to upgrade their graphics card, while console gamers have been limited by locked hardware. Not anymore. The M Classic is here to be the world's first add-on graphics processor for video game consoles. Yes, you read that right. The M Classic is like having a new graphics card without the hassle of modifying your game console. It comes with 3 modes. You can have straight pass-through, which is powered off, nothing going on. The next one, the green one, is processing on, upscale, anti-aliasing, sharpness on. Now, when I was using with the PS4, I have a PS4 Pro, I had boost mode on, and I had, was it super sampling that's on in the settings, and I was running Shenmue 3 through it, and the graphics didn't look much different, if at all. I don't know if I could really tell a difference in the regular graphics. Where I could see a little bit of a difference was the words and stuff, like the there's a little clock on screen that was a little more clear, and then the closed captions looked a little better, a little bit, nothing huge. Now you're supposed to be able to use this with Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS4 Slim, Pro, Xbox 360, PS3, Wii U, Xbox One, One S, One X, and then it goes through PlayStation 2, GameCube, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Dreamcast, and many more. The caveat with the old ones like PS4 or PS2, GameCube, Genesis, all that, is it has to come into a... Thank you, Pound Cake. It has to go into some sort of HDMI signal. And so how I have it is just composite to a, like, maybe a $15 converter, dirt cheap converter on Amazon, into HDMI and then into the capture card. So that's as clean as I can get it. And this is with the M Classic retro mode on. It looks a little better than it did before. It's really weird that usually retro mode forces it into 4:3. And when I had my little cheap box, I can have 720p or 1080. And when I had 720, it forced it into 4:3. When I switched it to 1080, it left it in this mode. Left it in widescreen. Is anyone curious and want to see me do M Classic off and then on one more time to see if there's a difference, or does anyone even really care? Retro mode is optimized for retro consoles is all it says. It's a nifty little device. I got it for like, it's like 60, I think. It was on one of the Indiegogos. Now I think the normal price is $10, or $10, $100. Indiegogo might be cheaper. I imagine it's got to be some cheaper. This is their second or third time on Indiegogo. They just keep reproducing it. Retro, what one's that? Oh, the Retro Tink. Yeah, the Retro Tink is way higher than this. This is like, yeah, the Retro Tink is like real deal. What does a Retro Tink cost? So Retro Tink looks like what it cost. What, 160 if you have everything? If you have the transcoder and the Retro Tink itself. The Retro Tink is nice because it will accept S-Video composite component. Yeah, the Retro Tink is like real deal. Yeah, Retro Tink's the real deal. This is just, like I said, it's just like a dongle. And I figured I'd try it out for 60 bucks. And there's not a huge difference on PS4. Like I said, the only thing I could kind of tell was a little bit of a little bit sharper on some of the words, but I do only have a 1080p TV, so I don't, like, as far as upscaling to 4K and everything, I couldn't tell you because I don't have a 4K TV. But yeah, the Retro Tink is, what all the sorry. The Retro Tink is like when you want like the high end. And I thought the Retro Tink cost more. Surprised it only cost, what, $150 you have that transcoder, or just $100 if you don't. I'll have to look at a Retro Tink. Because that would be the true way to go if you want to get like big boy results. So we'll leave it in retro mode. Or I'm going to do it one more time. Does anyone care? Does it really even matter? Go for it as you want to see me switch it back to nothing and then into retro mode. I'll do it once because I know Pound Cake, you know your shit when it comes to like upscaling and everything. So, and not anyone else probably does too. I just know Synthetic Pound Cake more personally. So let me go do it. So that is Retro Tink powered off. That's Retro Tink normal. That's full on. Oh, what did I say? Retro Tink? Yeah. M Classic. I don't see a huge difference on the computer monitor, and maybe it's because I haven't reset the capture card. Yeah, so there's a difference. And I think it looks better when it's forced into 4.3. Because the little converter box I have for HDMI automatically puts everything in widescreen. But when it was at 720p, the M Classic put it into 4:3, which I think looked a little better. But when I started changing all that shit on the fly, the stream shit the bed. So we'll have this one, and maybe next stream I'll play it. And I'll play it in 720 with the 4:3. I'll go back and look and see the difference, if there's a difference. You guys can see a difference? Okay, good. Again, be visited by the day of grief. Bartholomew's? Guess that's how you say it. Disappearance may mean he is caught in the fight over the book. If you go, you may find yourself in danger as well. I have no clue what the hell this guy thing. I can't tell what he is in front of our hero. No idea what the hell. What's my favorite game? Shenmue 1, probably. Shenmue 2 is a better game, but I just have more, like Shenmue just started everything for me. So Shenmue is definitely my favorite. It's my favorite series. Loving 3. So happy it didn't totally suck ass. Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with it. Like my license plate's Shenmue. What's up, JJ? How's it going? We're using the beloved M Classic for the first time. JJ's the one that pointed it out on the Indiegogo. I'd seen a couple YouTubers, like Nintendo is the one I saw that was, before it came out, was kind of singing its praises. Now, I like GameSack. I know that Joe really goes like above and beyond trying to get everything to look the best. He didn't think it looks very good at all, if any, different. I think there's a little bit of a difference, but yeah, when it comes to like the real deal stuff, yeah, you go to GameSack. Like I said, I see some difference, but it's not like going through like a retro tank, which I didn't realize was that cheap. If it's in stock for that cheap, because even just the retro tank's only $100. If you still insist, begin by going to Dondora. I guess Dondoran. I'll ask the king of Dondoran Castle to protect you. Man, you want to see beautiful N64 graphics. I don't know what this guy is. Like, I can't make out what he looks just kind of like a fucked up goat. That's scary. That's nightmare inducing right there. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, if I had money to blow, yeah, I'd have my consoles modded. I'd have frame meisters and just the top stuff. Monkey Priest? Is that what he's supposed to be? I'm sorry, I'm looking it up. Because you know the screenshots in the player's guide. I really can't tell what the hell that thing is. It's scary. Sorry, I'm trying to find a picture of it in the strategy guide to see what it's supposed to be. It looks like... I don't know. He looks kind of like a monkey with like a metal antenna on his head. If anyone knows what he's supposed to be or has a picture... I'm curious to see what he's supposed to be. Trying to go through the very start of the game here. Yeah, the screenshot in the player's guide has no more detail than what that is. Wow, that's scary. Hopefully this is a better strategy guide than the last game we did. His name's Brian, I think. It didn't let me pick my name. He's an old man with a beard. Oh, here, I can change my name. Maybe? Okay, so the C buttons just have jewels, I guess. I don't know what they do. That's supposed to be a wizard with a cane. An old man with a beard. I just don't see it. Here we go. JJ found it. See, I can't get the link to work. Oh, there it was. Sorry, I'm like looking at the picture. Okay, I can kind of see like is that his beard that hangs down past the stick? I can vaguely see it. All I can say is God bless us that grew up with the N64. When that is supposed to be an old guy with a beard and a cane. God bless us for looking at that. When you leave the monastery, it's best to head toward Dondoran from Melroad. I have no idea. I'll ask the king of the castle to give you protection. You should stop at the monastery to pay respects. They've been worried about you. You must not be stopped during your quest. Everyone will be waiting for your return. Alright. The little guy's animation's not too bad. His character model isn't the greatest, but... Wish it would let me choose my name. Background music, message... There's our quest map. Okay, so the elements are what the C buttons do. It's our status. I think his name's supposed to be Brian, if I remember right. Okay, we can't go in there. I went this way, Brian. Tim, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? So does anyone have any history with this game? And am I running with... See, this looks more passable as a person. As you're close to the hidden spirit, you will see a sign. When you see it, press Z button. The mark of the 4 spirits will appear. Press one of the C buttons to choose which of the spirits you wish to increase. You'll need as much help as possible. You'll need as much help from each of these spirits as you can. Use the C buttons like this. Fire is up, water is down, earth left, wind right. Memorize these positions. How do we attack? Okay, so A is our action button. Open the box, man. Supposed to hit. Okay. Gotta run around the room before I start freaking out about stuff not happening. What in God's name? See, his character model isn't that bad for an N64 game. This guy's damn goofy hair, but yeah, see, Brian, that's ours. Brian, the wooden scepter you carry and the magic spells that acquire through your journey. Your only means by defending yourself against the encounters with the enemy. This is no Shenmue. You can't look through all the little shit. Looks like a chest or something I should be able to open. Alright, Brian. 0 out of 10 instantly. Uh-oh. I think the rooms are going to start to look a lot like each other. So here's my thing when it comes to like people making games. I get you want to have like a big castle. But at what point do you say, let's do something interesting and not have like 10 rooms that are the exact same with nothing in them? I think I'm going the right way. Like almost all N64 games, the camera is garbage. You can't control the camera, it's fixed. I'm seeing if there's a map. Okay, there's not a map of in the castle. Come on, camera. So these are all monks. Spirits are hiding everywhere. Look for them in the town, the countryside. Every last nook and cranny. Find them after battles, too. Oh god, the face. When you find a treasure chest, move close and a sign will appear. Press the Z button and you will find items that will help you on your quest. Okay, so maybe there was stuff in those rooms. Let's go check. Is this not a chest? Okay, so this must just not be a chest. I'm gonna try another room. Because I'm hitting the Z button. And that's all he does is... Can I grab that off the table? No. Alright. Can't go through there. Okay. These are chests. Dude, look at the chest. A dewdrop obtained. God, the camera. I find myself like physically trying to look around the camera. Dewdrop obtained. I have a feeling dewdrops are health. This is a blind playthrough, but backseat gaming's allowed. So if you've played the game, just try to refrain from as many spoilers as you can. Although I doubt the story of this is going to be very epic. Is there a door there? Looks like there's a door. This fucking camera's gonna get us. It's gonna get us killed. This had a huge advantage in being it's one of the only RPGs on the N64. The N64 did not have many RPGs at all. Okay, so dewdrops are... Well, so far at least the people are looking better than that poor wizard guy at the first. That poor bastard. Leave now, Brian. In his last letter, that guy, our father, said he crossed Loch Kildree. These names they're just fantasy names. Why can't they just be like, go to city A, city B? All right. We are finally on our quest. Is there anything over here? Or we're finally on our adventure. I feel weird going on quests in Quest 64. And apparently this is... I don't know if it's a sequel, a follow-up to a Game Boy game. I'm not sure the exact history on that. Let's get in a fight. That is supposed to be a horse, of course. So if you've played the Game Boy game or know what I'm talking about, if there's There's an RPG with some kid named Brian on it, from what I understand. What's up, Cheetah? How's it going? Thank you for the host. Appreciate it. And we're off. Look at these detailed environments. That is a bush. We come around the corner to another bush. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. One more day of work. I know, I swear this would be VR. Okay, now we've got trees. This game is coming right along. I want to get in a battle. I don't know how the battles are. I know there's kind of like a dome looking thing. It reminds me of Parasite Eve, at least from what I've seen, how it looks. I've not actually seen this in battle. Who goes there? Oh, it's you, laddie. Let's see. We've had to stand guard against these monsters that are surrounding our town. So our dad was the spirit tamer, I guess. The lore so far is just fantastic. I feel like I'm part of whatever town this is. I'm so much immersed, I don't know what the town's name is. Lately, I've heard a lot of monsters have been seen along the roads. And there's a thief hiding in the woods. With our father gone, there's no way to tame the evil spirits. No, our dad used to frequent these ladies. Come on, man. And like any good RPG, you can just go right into everyone's house with no repercussions. Oh, their grandchildren have gone out despite the dangers that lurk just outside our gates. His legs move really fast, but he doesn't. Nothing but empty houses. Nice. Oh, there's this old guy. Hi, old guy. See, why can't the wizard look like this guy? I can tell this is supposed to be a human. The Eltel book. Sounds like a good book. Alright, this is a shop of some sort. We'll give you some white wings. The wings will only work in wide open spaces. Take care. Alright. I've already forgotten which one's wind. I think left is wind. Hold on just a sec. Sorry, getting a drink. And tonight we are drinking strawberry lemonade from Wendy's. Fantastic. Okay, so we got some white wings that we can use in far open spaces. Alright, I'm really not too worried about exploring people's houses. Some children at play. Wait, what is that over here? It's a goddamn bush. What are these wings? Okay, don't hit the C buttons because they don't do anything. Mysterious wings. Oh, it just takes us back to our house. Okay. Thought we were gonna get something grand and epic. I want to see what the combat's like. Okay, so here's this little... Okay, now can I hit him? Okay, this thing's just jacking us up. Okay, so we have melee attack. That's it. Why? Oh, great. I'm not sure. We're behind a tree. How can he hit us? And we're gonna lose. That was lucky. So we can select an element. We're gonna do fire. Up is supposed to be fire. Alright, so that just gives us magic power. Yet we're almost dead. I don't think there's a quick save feature. Okay, I'm not getting the whole space part. I know what it's supposed to look like. It It's so wrong. Okay, so where do we go to get health? It said, what did you want to level up? And I hit up for fire. But it says it's empty. Alright, hopefully like the monks or something will be able to heal us. Okay, so we got to get up to it and hit the Z button. For shiny things that make spells more powerful. Zelda wishes it was like this. Like, what's... If you're making a game, like, why put this? Yeah, this game's no Zelda. See, I feel bad because us that had an N64 and not a PlayStation, like, you were just screwed. Because, I mean, let's think about it. There's this game that's an RPG. Ogre Battle, which is more of a strategy RPG. What other RPG is there? I guess you could call Zelda an RPG. I don't know that I'd really call it an RPG. I think it's more like an action-adventure game. Alright, we got honey bread. Shit, that's gonna suck if we find something less powerful as honey bread. But, you know, if you had an N64 and that's it, you were just shit out of luck. Great, that's probably regular bread. And we wasted our 100 HP bread. Oh well, let's get back to our quest. I'm doing it again. I don't want to say quest. I'm not meaning to say quest. We're playing Saturday morning RPG. Sunday. So I've got like, what quest are you going on? Like side quests. But yeah, if you had an N64 and that was it, you were shit out of luck. You didn't get an RPG, really. You didn't get like some grand, huge RPG. Okay, yeah, so Paper Mario. Okay. Paper Mario, that's a good RPG. The first Mage, I've never played it. Is it any good? That's right. I remember hearing that. Is it Shadowgate 64? That's more like a dungeon crawler, isn't it? I have not played that one either. I always see Shadowgate 64 for dirt cheap, and I've never picked it up. Well, I say dirt cheap, that was back in the day. I'm sure N64 games have just gone crazy. Some N64 games. I had to look it up on the list. So I remember seeing the game, Adrian Chronicles. Hollywood Video had it. And we didn't go to Hollywood Video very often because we were right by a Blockbuster. Like walking distance to a Blockbuster. Maybe like a mile and a half. As a kid, that was a walking distance. Adrian Chronicles was by THQ? Because this one's by THQ as well, I think, isn't it? I thought I saw... Okay. Let's try... I'm just not a fan of this, like... I'm not a fan of this little circle that we can only attack in. Okay, rabbit. Alright, let's see if we can do a... I tried to use the Z button and it just hit him. Thought it was supposed to bring up like a elements thing. Just getting our ass kicked. Select element. Oh, okay, so there's 3. I'm just following the red part of the compass. God, we're getting our ass kicked. It sucks because you can't attack if you're outside, if they're outside that circle thing. Which is kind of dumb. Kind of really dumb. Hold on. Like, they make it look different in the strategy guide. They make it look more like a dome. But it is very much not 3D. Yeah, we did waste we wasted a good thing of bread. So it's like it's not really turn-based. It kind of is. Combat's weird. So up in the compass at the top, I'm just following the red part. Hopefully that's where I'm supposed to go. I thought it said if something pulled up, you could hold the Z button for an attack. Okay. Not positive how I did that. We're just leveling fire up. Little Brian here just wants to see the world burn. Don't get careless in the woods. A robber is about. Is this mug wine? How cool would that be if there was mug wine? And it was called Scurvy Dave Select. God. Okay, so if you hold B, the camera will swing. Okay. There's something in the corner of the yard. Oh, shit. We said mug wine, and Scurvy Dave appeared. Oh, there we go. What's up, Dave? Did you beat the boss? Did you beat the dancing lady or whatever she's called? Okay, so B will swing the camera behind you slowly, but I can't get in like a first person. Shit. Oh, we're boned. Rest in peace, little Brian. Yeah, the killer dancer. I don't get like why. Thanks for the lurk, man. Appreciate it. I hate when you die. Like if it's gonna send me all the way back here, give me some health, man. Have you played this game, Dave? I'm refusing to look at the guide for now. I want to try to figure this damn game out. Does anyone know what I'm talking about as far as like this was a sequel to a Game Boy game or something? Was it a Game Boy game? There's these rooms, but they don't have anything in them. Come on, camera. Where's the courtyard? I think it's the courtyard. It was a Game Boy game? Okay. Okay, so that door does not open. Was it anything special as a Game Boy game, or is it just like a generic ass game like this? Camera is so slow. Oops. Alright, where's the baker? Okay. So we're gonna have to keep coming back to this damn person. Oh, Lish is loaded up. Wait, what did it say? Will always have some ready? Okay. There we go. We got loaded up with some health potions, some bread. Pretty sure it was generic. Does he really? Or am I gonna get banned from his channel if I mention it? We do have those wings. I don't get the combat. Like, why have those circles? Like, if you're just gonna have a strategy or like a turn-based RPG, like have a turn-based RPG. Damn circles. Okay, so we found one spirit thing. Is there some? It says search every nook and cranny. We just want... Little Brian just wants whatever those jumping spirit things were. Nah, man. If there's a game out there that you like, man, play it. As long as it's not this. Oh, poor Dave didn't see that sorry excuse for a wizard at the start of this game. Well, if you played it before. And so how do I save the game? You think at the inn. Which one's the inn? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This game just got real adult real fast. Hell yeah, we'll stay. Continue save, yes. Didn't I save it? I think I saved it. There are many spirits in the fields and valleys. A true spirit tamer knows when the spirits are around. Like how? How am I supposed to know they're around? The N64 does not have a rumble feature built in. I sure as hell didn't see it until Poundcake said where that other one was. If everyone's talking about these spirits, like, the game should at least throw one or two of them at you. Alright, let's save this hot mess. Continue save, yes. It's just confusing wording. How the hell did Pound Cake see that? He must be a true spirit tamer. Come on, game, throw us a bone. Alright, let's get back at it. Well, his popsicle stand. Run, little Brian, run. Hold on just a sec. Okay, so I had to sit back in the chair. Legs starting to hurt. It's amazing, like sitting down can make your leg hurt. Wait, okay, did we make it out of the city? We did make it out of the city. Wish I understood the combat more. No, Fireball 2. This fucked up rabbit. Turn, man. Okay. We're riding and dying with fire. See, I'm supposed to search every nook and cranny, but like, there's a giant open field. Like, does it expect me to like run around to the corners? Turn around, damn it. Hit him. Like, how far am I supposed to kind of go? And I wonder if we level up. Like, I want to just run around here and get in random battles if there's nothing out. If there's nothing out here. You know what I mean? Shit. Excuse me. Hey, what's up? Dave said you liked it. Is Dave just trolling my ass? Or did you really like it? Somewhere I'm like frozen. Somewhere someone's gotta like the game. You really do love it? What's up with the battles? Like, what's up with these circles? Is it just a way of like forcing more of like a turn-based type mechanic? Or am I totally just like missing the mark with it? Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Because it's not like turn-based, but that somewhat forces it. What am I doing wrong as far as like doing the spells? I'm supposed to hit the Z trigger. But when I do that, it doesn't seem like anything happens. Like when I do the Z trigger, it just does like an action. Well, there's no shortage of random battles. Shit. Okay, so you can run around the circle when they fire. I don't have to just sit there like a goober. Yeah, so, okay. Now we came over here. And does it already count that we had it? It must count that we already got it before, even though we died. Because there was a little spirit thing in the corner. It says I'm supposed to be able to find them. Press up C for fire spells, I think. Okay, so... there's a robber about. Okay, we do have these wings. We can fly back and get some health. Just go back to the inn and heal up. There's the store, but I don't think I can buy anything because I don't think I have money. Okay, so to use... I have to keep getting these wings every time. I wish there was something I could, like, fast travel to get into the castle. Yeah, that's what I don't get, because they have those little circles too. But they seem to be able to just, like you said, they can hit you anywhere on the map. Doesn't seem fair. Fuck it, we're going back to the castle to get some more bread. If I can figure out how to get back to the castle. I keep thinking these bushes are shadows. So have you played the Game Boy game of this? Or the... It's in the same series, I guess? I'm not exactly sure how the Game Boy game ties into this. Or this ties into the Game Boy game, I should say. Because is it something called like Brian's Quest? I just have been talking to a friend, and he was mentioning something about it. I don't remember which side the baker was on. It's gotta be this side, right? Open the door, Brian. Okay. Bread is all gone. Alright, let's go to the inn and heal up. Well, I'll try it. I'll give it a good go. So like the combat, I can run around in that circle when the enemies fire. So I can kind of move around that way. Yeah, it feels like a mechanic that's meant to make it feel more like a turn-based game. But I just don't understand, like, I just don't get why they would do that. Because why don't you just make it like an action RPG? Or a turn-based RPG? But we'll give it a go. We'll give it the old college try. Two octangle areas surrounding you. The large represents the entire fighting area. The small represents your personal area of movement. To avoid enemy attacks, if you move outside of the large octagon, you'll have the option to escape the fight. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. I have a feeling there's like a spirit or something around here. Do you remember any tips on like how to find those? Because the game says to go search every nook and cranny. But I don't know how literal that they mean that. So the shepherd guy has explained the circles. Getting that bread. So does the game feature like a decent story? Because I put Backseat Gaming on but try to avoid spoilers. So is that like something I should worry about, or is like the story just mean nothing? The story's gotta mean something. It's an RPG. There we go. We haven't gotten a level up yet. Okay, do we got our little white wings? Yep, we've got 2 things of bread. And we've got those teardrops, or whatever they're called, dewdrops. And that does our magic. So I've leveled up our fire and a little bit of water. Up is fireball 2. So when I hit up, like, to get back, I have to hit B. I have to hit B to go back, and it seems like it resets that. Come on, Brian, hit him. Just beating some ass right now. Now let's try some magic here. We haven't leveled up, but we are getting stronger. Oh, I guess we have leveled up. We're at 6%. Maybe we must have leveled up because we're at 64 health now. Defense slowly getting there. Alright, hold on just a second. I need to go grab something. Okay. Kicked you out of cooking bacon? She didn't say go play that weird baby Norman Reedus game, did she? See, I don't think I can get away from these fire attacks. Like, they hit you before they allow you to move. Because when they fire an attack, when enemies fire an attack, there's a little bit of a moment where you can't run. Oh, still getting hit. We were dodging those rocks. Decent. What product placement is there? Doesn't seem like a game that lends itself to product placement. So the only spirit thing I found is right there. I didn't even see it. Pound Cake saw it. Like, I'm supposed to do every nook and cranny, but there's nothing I can interact with. Here's the stuff I thought was mug wine. And not even a minute passed, Dave came rushing in. Monster Energy. Oh. Is that Norman Reedus? Is his motorcycle adventure thing still going? Get bent. Because I remember seeing that. I never watched an episode, but I remember seeing or knowing about it. Damn it. Come on, Brian. Hit the rabbit. See, we were able to dodge these pretty easy. As I get hit. There we go. Now we got our... So is that leveling up when I get those crystals? Must be. Slowly getting our agility up. That's good. See, it says search every nook and cranny. I wonder, like, am I really supposed to go, like, run along the wall everywhere? Okay, so when I hit up, then my next attack... Wish the game is just a little more clear. Can't read that. Castle Forest. I'm sure that's gotta be the name of the towns and stuff. These damn rabbits. Fuck out of here, rabbit. Knockin' with the host. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How's your night going? What is that? You were playing a game, was it yesterday? It looked like a Diablo game. What game was that? I wanted to look that up. Grim Dawn. Okay. Is that just like a hardcore Diablo? Come on, Brian, hit him. You gotta watch out for a thief. See, Pancake was saying you can look around to try to find those spirits, but... Like, I feel if the game's telling me I should look at, like, every nook and cranny, I should have ran into more than just one. Go to the igloo. Okay, there's one. Let's level up our water ability. Okay, so as soon as I say we should have ran into more, we run into one. Giant's shoes obtained. What do the giant shoes do? Take giant steps in battle and double your range. Hell yeah. How do I... Is it something I can equip? Or is it like just defaulted? Or is that something I probably gotta wait and use on a boss? I'm like pinned. Fuck. Shit. So far, the only attacks I can really dodge are those rocks. Because to hit these guys, I have to get so close. Alright, this could be bad. Shit. Oh. Hit him, Brian. God damn it. Not very... You've never played this? You're not missing much so far. So far, I'm giving it a chance. We finally figured out, like, what the circles are. I don't like how they can hit me outside of their circle, but I can't hit them. Because you can... In the battles, I can run around this little circle that we're in. to try to avoid attacks, but so far I can only avoid super slow attacks. I'm hoping when we get more agility we'll be able to see if we can just get space. We're screwed. Oh. Damn. We got lucky on that one that he missed, but it's a battle item. This game's the Dark Souls of the N64. Alright, let's save. Then we can run and go get some more bread. It's just really tedious to have to go back to get that bread. So before we die next time... Actually, I don't think I can use them in battle, right? Those wings. It says you have to use wide open spaces. Two more and I'll get a healing spell. Okay. You just said the two greatest words so far in this game. Healing spell. Yeah, just going back up and down this castle to get some bread. It's kind of a bitch. So is it just this game, or you like RPGs in general, don't you? If so, what's a good RPG on the system besides like Paper Mario? Open the door, Brian. Because Pound Cake was saying, was it Alien Chronicles? I know I've seen that, I've never played it. Yeah, on the N64. Because, I mean, you didn't have much to choose from. I have Ogre Battle, and I really like that game, but it's so long. And it gets pretty difficult in areas. That's a game I should revisit sometime. Hybrid Heaven, that's That's a game I don't hear very often. See, I had a PlayStation, and my little brother got an N64. He got it for Christmas, I think, or for the end of school. I can't remember. He got an N64, and the big things we played on were, of course, wrestling and different rare games. There's slim pickings when it came to... Let's go save it again. When it came to RPGs. Hybrid Heaven, is that... I know people can call it like a Metal Gear type game. Like, I can picture seeing the gameplay, but I've never played it myself. I always thought that was more like an action game, as I've never played it just looking at the box and everything. Alright, now we're off to adventure. Okay, we need to level up our water spell twice. So let's get some of these random battles. Is there like anywhere I'm supposed to look specifically for these spirits? Because like I said, the game just tells you to look in every nook and cranny. And one of the villagers said something like, a real spirit tamer can tell when the spirits are close. But I don't know. Shit. Hit him, Brian. Hit him, Brian. Yeah, is there like a way I can see those from like farther away? They're just hitting at a random spot, so there's not like a... There's not like a audio cue or something with them. Just have to keep an eye peeled, okay. Okay. Hold on just a sec. For the first time, let's consult our Prima strategy guide. 3 elements in these planes. Alright, so if we stop in the pub, when we get to this Dondaran place, so when we're fighting, if that staff sign isn't present, then we'll miss. Holy countryside. Combat is turn-based, so that Brian and his opponents alternate attacks, whether physical or magical. If the enemy force attacking Brian is comprised of more than one enemy, the exchange of blows will occur as shown below. Brian attack, enemy 1 attack. Brian attack, enemy 2 attack. Brian, so on. So I'm just looking through like some of these tips. Let's see if we can. Okay, leaving the safe confines of Melroad, Brian must make his way to Dondaran. This journey will not be lengthy. This journey, while not lengthy, is filled with danger, as evil spirits have inhabited the creatures of Settlin who roam the countryside. It gives me this little map in the countryside, and there's 2 X's. See if we can pull up the map. Okay. So, if this map is correct, there's that little house. And then there should directly across from the house let's get our bearing. Okay, so I don't think we went to this house. No, we didn't go to this house for sure. There's the spirit. Struggle until you hit a certain spirit level. So you just gotta keep walking and walking and walking. I'm trying to find a copy of Power Slave Exhumed. This sounds familiar. So I'm doing exactly what the game wants me to do. I see your futures fought with danger and challenges that no ordinary human could meet. It isn't clear, but your destiny awaits you at the end of the longest road. Okay. Sounds good, lady. So, the map is saying, like, directly across should be a spirit. Or there's an X on it. Oops. Get bent. Out of here. Okay, where's the house? Okay, so we should find a spirit somewhere over here. There's an X, so I'm thinking it's a spirit. So it's showing it somewhere over here. Sorry. Big old sneeze. Okay, so maybe this map isn't. These are all just tips, I think. So maybe that map wasn't showing anything. No, maybe it was showing something. Oh, there's one spirit element in the Holy Plain countryside. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, it has just this little teeny map in the corner. It doesn't really say what is marked on the map. I feel like there's a spirit somewhere outside of this. Hit him, Brian. Ah. Yeah, so if we go back, where's the house? Alright, we got a ranged attack. I feel like there's... I feel like there's a spirit. Maybe it's right in here. I'm convinced this map has something. Yeah, it says that there's a spirit in this area, which we got, which is right there. Okay, so if we run, there should be like a pocket over here to the right. So I think coming around the bend here. I'm all turned around. Okay. So there should be like a little pocket over here. Like trees or something. Shows an X over in this area. Alright, too far away. Okay. Healing, there we go. Alright, it's kind of weak, but it gave us some. I feel like it's in this little area. There should be a spirit or something. I have a generic, non-labeled map that has an X on it. Yep, there it is. I see it. Woohoo! There we go, we're doing some stuff. Yeah, there it is. Rock. So I assume I had to keep leveling up my water, right? To... Wait, did I get the... Have a little water hellhound. Did I grab that spirit that was way over here? Yeah, I did. I grabbed it. Okay. Alright, now we just follow the road. I don't know who named the monsters. As your max HP and water goes up, your healing spell gets stronger. Okay. We're definitely getting stronger. Am I getting more XP if I use magic? How'd I miss the giant hippo thing? Come on, Brian. Fuck out of here. Out of here with that. I feel like there's just some of those you get hit. I'm slowly getting the combat. So, Hybrid Heaven. Every successful magic hit, trains your MP. If you want your MP to go up, use the magic. Okay. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Hold on one more sec. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. My leg is just not feeling it right now. Okay. Open the door, Brian. There we go. And I imagine just running around is gonna up my agility. I feel better now understanding the combat a little more. Boom. Out of here. Definitely feel more powerful. There we go. Hitting two people at once. Okay, so if we get in here, there's like a bar that we can get bread and stuff. Oh, that was... It's like 110. I thought that... Or it was like 10 and 11. I thought that was like 1100 damage. It's like, that's a crit. Okay, so understanding the combat a little more. It's not so bad. You also get defense XP and HHP if you get hit 1 point of XP for taking damage. I get 1 point for taking damage. Or if I don't take damage, I'll get it. If you do, okay. So getting hit isn't the worst thing. She's a tomboy. She's always getting into mischief. Valuable pottery? Wait. Did I just see a spirit? Yeah, I did. Get so turned around. No! Don't go in there, Brian. We've been in there. Imagine the bar or pub. It's got to have a sign on it, right? Have you seen my husband, the potter? He's so depressed. I'm worried about him. People used to come from far away to buy my husband's wares, all the way from Limeland and across the loch. But with a thief about, there's no one to buy our wares. I got no money, lady. I am just simple Brian. I make pots and vases, but because the robber, I can't get any clay. If I don't get some clay soon, my business will be ruined. Sounds like a job. They won't let me go out and play because of the robber in the woods. Alright, where's the pub? Our adventure Brian needs. They maze hit you is beneficial in the game. That makes 0 sense. Okay. Says there's a pub here. To the guide. Just want to see where the hell this... So the Holy Plains. Should be the pub and the inn around here. That looks like the pub. We can get bread in here. Some suspicious looking characters. This poor lady. Well, that's nice. We can always come in and get free potions. So I'm guessing we gotta take out this robber. Okay. So there's a shop too. But I don't understand what I have for currency. Probably just don't have any currency. Okay, so the inn should be like a crossed. There we go. There's the inn. Ah, look. Your quest is very difficult. I'll give you these yellow wings. They ought to help. You must remember that the wings will not work in the forests or caves. So what's the yellow wings do? Oh, so it takes him back here. The silver wings take him back to the other place. Got it. Okay. Leave the shop. Okay. So there's the pub. The inn's got to be up here, right? Yep. Along with some other houses. We keep running into Shannon. Town of Pottery. Yes, we'll spend the night. There's no money in the game. All items are found or given to you. Nice. I can handle that. Is there like good and bad endings to the game? Like if I just take my time running around, am I gonna get like a bad ending? And also, how long is the game? I didn't look it up on how long to beat before I started playing. Can't imagine the game's like super long. Whoa. Just one ending? Okay. Because I see it ups the days when you sleep. I didn't know if there's like a good and bad ending. Alright. Should be able to get to the castle. Who's this guy? Man, everyone is freaking out about this This guy. Leave it to us. We'll go handle this. There are 8 bosses, so when you beat the first boss in a bit, you're an 1/8 of the way through. Okay. Imagine there's gotta be a spirit inside the castle, right? Yeah, 1 spirit element in the castle. Doesn't have a map though of the castle. Castle can't be that big. We should be able to find it. Did I come up the wrong way? Okay, so that must just be a loop. Castle doesn't look this big. But I can see how you can walk right by those bubbles and not notice them. And your little staff or whatever, your little question mark that pops up when you can grab them. Doesn't pull up unless you're right by him. Is that where I just... Whoops, I didn't mean to go through there. Which is okay. We got this guy. There's one spirit somewhere in this castle. By God, we're gonna find it. Bingo. Mint leaves obtained. What do the mint leaves do? Magic. Hopefully she doesn't mind I'm just ripping open all these. Just walk in her room, ripping open chests. Alright, so we just gotta get this guy. The king will be in an uproar. We're gonna go save the town. Oh, it's a guy in knight's armor. Where is this magical spirit thing? I just feel like that's a chest. Open the door, man. We can do it. Alright, let's go down the stairs. And up the main stairs. I don't know, I'm worried about missing him. You've been cleared to pass. It's got to be in this room. To the Master Apprentice. Welcome to Darwin. Elta book. By the helpless before the thieves. Road must be open and safe, okay. Come on, you can't honestly tell me that doesn't move. I've played enough video games to know when a wall looks like that. Fresh bread. More fresh bread. Come on, Brian, open the case. Maybe I have to kill the guy before I can get into this little secret area? You know damn well that's where it is. Alright, let's get out of this. Let's go save it. Oh, do you have like a... Okay, and scroll over. I was like, shit, is there like a limit to our stuff? We got a ton of bread, so we should be okay for a battle or two. Plus we have our healing. I think that's where the keep the earth orb that was stolen. Okay. Alright. So let's save it. Let's see. Let's see here. What do we got going on? So, I think that's what we're gonna call it tonight. Made some good progress. We didn't get to the first boss yet, but we learned the combat, learned some spells, and thank you to Kaninsky for the help, letting us know what's what. Appreciate it. Always good to have someone that knows the game. Yeah, I'm sure next time we'll get at least the first boss we'll beat. For sure. But the game's not that bad. It's grown on me. We'll see how it goes, but so far, so good. I did not like it at first, honestly. Like the circles and stuff, just I was not feeling it. Now that I understand it a little more, we'll see how it goes. But thank you, Kaninsky. Thank you, JJ, Poundcake, Dave. I think Jabish was in here earlier. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate you lurkers. Thank you for the follow, Tim. Let's see. Hate to ever leave anyone out. Thank you, Don Cheetah, for hanging out. Yeah, Tim, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Nikita, thank you so much for hanging out. All right, and anyone, if I failed to mention, I apologize. But let's yeah, you have a good night too. I will play this on Thursdays when I normally stream. We'll see how it goes on Thanksgiving. Might be playing it on Thanksgiving. If not, we'll probably play tomorrow because I don't work on Thanksgiving. So let's go raid Creature. He is doing like a superhero type. I don't want to say like a marathon, but the games he's playing lately are superheroes. And he has a poll where you can pick which one you want. So definitely check out his poll. But let's stop over there. So he's playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Was it the Manhattan Project, I think? It's the third game on the NES, which is a fantastic game. So thank you guys as always. I will see you either tomorrow or Thursday. All right, thanks. Have a good night.